Yeah, it'd be like that. So I don't know. Um, yeah, that's what happened. Chargers. So now we're going against the Chargers, and we're not even in the playoffs anymore. We're 6-5. The person that actually is the Jets. I think they're also 6-5, but not sure they played anything like what the tiebreakers are. Jets, 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 Jets. Or yep, they're 6-5 too. So I mean, we're gonna have to win to keep in contention for this shit. So I should be 7-4, but I probably shouldn't miss so many games. But I was busy, so it'd be like that sometimes. So let's take a look at the Chargers roster. Ugh. They're 6-5 too, and in the AFC, so they're competing for this playoff spot too. So this game has major playoff implications. Scary. Derwin James, Keenan Allen. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is like the normal Chargers team. I don't know if he made like any trades or anything. What abilities they got? Acrobat, Lurker, that's a scary combination. Oops. Keenan Allen. X Factor's double me. Jukebox, Slatomatic. Okay, that's should be good. And let's look at their stats real quick. Kind of see his play style. Chargers. Justin Herbert. Okay, he's only thrown 9 picks, so he's decent. Pretty good touchdown interception ratio. Does he run a lot? How many games been? Like 13? Is this a lot? I don't know. It's a pretty decent amount. So pretty sure I don't have that many running, but probably should. Most of the passes going to Keenan Allen. Okay, looks like he's ready to play. Well, let's see how we do.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium, right on the banks of the Ohio River. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway.
But let's just say, let's get a fumble. Let's get a fumble. Fumble, fumble, fumble.
Shy of the 10.
We not coming out running. Oh my goodness. It's about to be annoying.
first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
We can have restrictions in place too. That's annoying.
Defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Seems right. Make sure he's not running.
From the 24,
No run.
Herbert.
Ooh, he took the check down.
So give him
He took the check down. That was scary.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking comfortable here in season number 2. He looked comfortable in season number 1 for that matter. But what's the game plan for defending and trying to limit him?
Oh, you've asked a really difficult question there because you're right. Year 1, he looked like a 5-7-year veteran, and he's only going to continue to get better. But with a guy who throws such a pretty ball and has such a great arm, throwing the long ball has got to be a blast for him. He wants to push the ball downfield. Doesn't mean he can't make all the other throws, but I want to take those away first and make him beat me by being accurate and dinking and dunking all the way downfield.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Room here to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So
this guy's playing so fucking scary, bro.
Game, that should open up his running game, too.
Wow, you throwing that? Okay. That's what we throw. I'm not mad at it.
Before he's brought down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
down. No, sir.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my
Brad, we scream as split.
On that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the
middle.
and the 3rd level.
Middle and left flat. Middle and left flat. Middle and left flat. Okay, I'm lagging. Oh, give me that.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. For 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way,
we're running right here. That's scary territory, bro.
Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
You do not run right here.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
You're not that scary. I have faith in you. Come on.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Baggy.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
Good throw, good read.
Down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Contain. Please stop him.
And he will push his way forward down to
a 1-yard gain. We'll take that.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the
Turn
smaller
off these.
side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in.
I really doubt he throws here.
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh
They'll roll him out right. He finds his receiver Williams.
I should have rushed him. The guy who's open, that's my man.
Mike
Wow, hold
Williams
it.
with touchdown number 8 on the
Got
year.
caught in no man's
And
land.
the
Can't do
Chargers
that.
take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Let's put up 7.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left
too.
in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Come on. Shit, Mixon.
He stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is...
Slow down the pace, even though... Actually, maybe I want to speed up the pace. He was nickeling and diming down the field. Kind of got me tight.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
Oh,
the
foul. I
line of
forgot
scrimmage.
I had that
It'll go as a
penalty.
loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them
Audible.
this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you
Plus,
do
they don't let
now
me
when you
do
go
it,
into a
right?
game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
One Joe Burr.
On 3rd down,
One Joe Shiesty.
Burrow.
Okay, they just hit me. Let's see.
And
Now it's the
he'll
punt.
just
That's
toss it
annoying.
away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Jam the
One of
hell
the
out
goals of
triangle.
the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Chargers
What did we learn from the
about to
first
get
drive?
going.
He takes his
After he threw
checkdowns.
for that first drive, they got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score.
Rap. Yes, sir. So we do. We rap. Come on.
After 1, 7-0
Rappy. Ooh.
on EA Sports. Herbert off of play action.
It's open. No, it's open. I got that. Good dot. Good read.
Brings it in.
Both of them were
And they're
open.
going to get this beyond
Not
the
expecting
40
them to make real
before
reads,
he's
to be
taken
honest.
down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play
I'm
too much
expecting a
zone.
run right there.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone
Okay.
to bring more
See you
pressure
doubting
towards the
me?
quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
9 for 9, 115,
We talk
1
about
touchdown.
mobility
That's
on
scary.
quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Down at the 30 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
Run deep, come on.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd and 10. What's
No
the
gain
play?
on the
What's the
play.
play
It's
call?
going to bring up a 3rd down.
What you going to do? And I want to take away. This looks good. 20 might be too deep. Empty, scary. Okay. See what he does when I rush 2. Be patient. Let's find out. Clamps. Don't throw that. Bait. Oh! I baited him. I had him.
He plays a game of great intelligence, understands position.
They just hold me.
Just
hold me, bro.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. The kick by Crosby is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team.
Swerve him. Swerve. Get off him. Come on.
They've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I don't know. I kind of think this out route's going to be open for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it's not. I'm bugging.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
I forgot this league has a little restriction joints, bro. It's kind of messing me up a little bit.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
49, guys. 11 MT. Here I come. 49,
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow.
Oh,
and it's intercepted at the goal line.
Damn, bro.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a
I'm
big
going
turnover
crazy.
there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chargers are going to take possession here.
Man, I
It's
can't
a
believe I'm sounding
touchback,
like this.
and they'll take over at the 20-yard
Look
line.
at this little mic lighting up, getting hype. I cannot believe I'm selling.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now with throwing
No
his
way he
running
got
back,
that.
and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
That's a nice throw there, and he's
Come on,
obviously
BG, this is a
feeling
must
pretty good,
win,
'cause
bro.
remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again.
Okay.
And they wind up getting good yardage and a first
Why am I
down
in
right
there?
out of the gate.
What am I doing?
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Nope.
That's complete to Williams out of the
Hopping.
backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Come on, bro.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Forced out to his left.
Good D.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Bro, he be throwing right at me, I swear.
A big gain that time for the Chargers. Every defensive staff works
on
on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number.
There's no way.
And the Chargers are going to be
He's throwing it right at the players, bro. Right at them.
Play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh my god.
But
That's
one of the
annoying.
ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll drop this one
Boom,
off.
let's get that.
And hit behind the line. He
Yes,
lost
sir.
the football. It's loose.
Clams.
Who's got it? The defense does.
My red zone.
They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
It's open, bro. What the hell?
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play.
Higgins, get out of there, Higgins. Time out. Let's go.
To midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the
I sense a blitz.
23 seconds to go to
He thinks I don't like pressure.
They will throw on
He's in the
first
heat
down.
a little bit.
That is caught. It's Uzama. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now.
The wild part is the reason I'm down is because he accepted the delay game, and I forgot he
He's
accepted
one of
it.
the biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Come on. Easy touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
I'll be back in this joint. Play work, you know. Nothing crazy.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half.
Let's play prevent here. We get ball at half. We'll be good. Oh, don't let it sit. Don't let it sit. Give me that. Give me that. Pop him.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return. So
I want to get aggressive here, but I don't want to let up a touchdown.
They've got to go a long way now now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Well, why are you on Wildcat, bro? Scary ass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Okay.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we
guess there's a read option in his Wildcat formation.
Guess
play the quarterback or running back or whatever.
Our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Okay, we back in this joint. I get ball. Scoring the stop, put us in a good spot.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Cincy
ball on first down, getting a hash mark.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game.
You he's going to accept the delay game.
Why don't you guys focus on getting
let me hike the ball, bro.
Together. Give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest,
we'll play better
for you. And oh, by the way,
shit mixing.
Pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Looks like he's blitzing.
On 2nd and a couple. Burrow.
One Jamar. Oh, we out of there. Yes, sir. Easy touchdown. Celebrate on him. Celebrate on him. You're disrespectful.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Got the lead. We were down 10-0. Got the lead.
Blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these
Please tell me I didn't miss that. Alright, bet. Alright.
Sometimes the best plays just come from the school.
Let's get a stop. Take control of this joint.
Go long. Go get it, big man.
Extra point by McPherson.
Let it drop, promise. Let it drop. You on your last one, let it drop. Let it drop. Yeah, better catch that joint. Pop.
From the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They get me. I was overreacting a little bit to the short passes.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half. I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
So annoying.
They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now.
Let him nickel and dime. When he gets to the red zone, we're going to claim, promise. Let him make his reads.
Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Oh my God! Did we stop him?
Very close to a first down, but I see the close fist
we
of the
stopped him.
referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert being chased out left. Left sideline.
Bro, they gave that to.
I felt that one all the way
Bro,
up.
one, I hyped him into pass interference. 2, I was holding triangle the whole time. Why did I not animate?
That was a tight end.
Take it, not be homie like this, bro. Come on. God, turn the right person.
Herbert on first down now. Flush to
Let me
his
just hope he
right.
doesn't see that fade out. Give me that.
Thrown
Go
across
take
his
that.
body, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, let's go. We out, we out, we out. To the crib, 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 to the crib. Swerving.
Bring it
And
back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
we not in the playoffs. We not in the playoffs. Not yet. Let's go. Good defense. Defense wins championships.
Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. This one taken just inside the 10.
Give me another one. You know you want to. Throw me another one.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Yeah, hold him. I'm not mad. Cheat him. Cheat him some more. Come on, EA. You're not mad. Cheat him. Cheat him a little more.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second down, Eckler.
Awesome.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball.
Oh my goodness.
Inside the 30.
Celebrating. Oh my God.
Still shedding tackles. And all the
EA gives and EA takes,
for
man.
touchdown. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together.
I hooked our
but I think
default
we can
while
at
she
least
wide
put
open.
This one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here.
Oh, someone
He
scored
fought his way
right
through
after.
contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run.
Oh no. Give me that.
For the goal line. He loses the football.
Let's get out.
The Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
You said I'm lucky, like, for the the other fumble. Nah, but we taking this.
No return
Willpower.
Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
He's been struggling
The
stopping that
Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
Off him.
it's a whole lot better
Should have
view
Samu.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield.
We got Omaha. We can just play out. Oh, what's up?
Now it's Burrow.
Touchdown.
This is
Touchdown.
caught inside
Touchdown.
the 15.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Let me see your play out. Come on. It's easy. It's too easy.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Omaha. Come on. I'm Peyton Manning, boy. What's up?
Into their lead.
Yes, sir.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
I think Boyd, like, low-key has a breakout game, and I forgot.
Because usually
Not even worried about it for real,
is a
because you're not even in the playoffs right now. That's just disrespectful. So.
And if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes
see if
third
he gets it or
progression.
not.
That was a nice play.
Not even stressing about it right now.
On to kick this one away.
Let it drop.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Firm control. We can back up our flats. We just have to make them work. He wants to throw his little check down so he can throw that shit. Just make him work down the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try
to
increase the urgency
Hell
a
no.
little
Give
bit.
me
Maybe
that.
pump
Oh
up
my
the
goodness.
pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
They're not gonna give me that
Let's see
one.
what they
Come
decide
on,
to do.
yeah.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. They'll run out
That's
of the
cute. You
gun
can
with
run.
that
Fine.
They'll
Shoot the
get
car for
only
me. Come
3
on.
there, so it leaves them with
Shoot
a
it.
3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah,
Hey,
I wouldn't be
doubles.
surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's hard running blood, but
Here's Herbert.
he's definitely good.
Out to his left.
Send somebody. Send somebody. He's gonna throw me one. That's out.
Left
Come
side, and
on.
he's got him in.
They gave that to
That's
him?
Williams. Yeah, that's good
Another
for a gain
inches,
of
bro.
6. And that's going
Do
to
I-
bring up a 4th down.
Punt.
So much about offense
Gotta be
is
a
what
fake,
we call
right?
hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
I
run
think the
after
league
catch.
rules is
They
that
did a
like
really
you
nice
can't
job there of limiting
go.
that and
Yeah, you
keeping
can't
them
go
from
for it
first
on the
down.
other side of
Stopped
the
him in his
50.
tracks. And it's
Oh,
a
there's a
fake
fucking
here,
mistake.
4th and inches. And
Oh,
this
maybe I'm
is
fucking
caught.
stupid.
And he'll be out of
Bro, I
bounds, but
swear.
able to get it up past the
Shit, I
45.
don't
The
know.
deception there pays off to
I know it's
perfection.
fucking fake, bro.
14
It's dumb
yards on
as
the
hell.
fake punt and a 1st down.
That's a dumb time. He celebrated? Hell no. I'm not gonna forget that celebration. You'll regret that. Promise. Pop him. Celebrate. Come on. Give us another fumble, yes.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Well, sir, we're there. We're there.
A yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
I don't see why not. I don't think he stopped me again this game, so he might as well screen. Why not?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down.
They got the
play as we
audacity
play
to
4
celebrate.
quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Spring again, bro. What we doing? Empty Falcon. Okay. I'm coming. Like, are you built for empty?
The
Like,
Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
things open. Will he make a read? Who knows?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to
Awful.
Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is,
Still
can
some
they
heat.
string a few of those together?
Kind of tight.
So from the
Still not the
36
celebration.
now,
Look
1st and
up.
10. Now movement up front. I think
Start.
they're going to get one of the Chargers.
Yes, sir. Back him
Maybe
up.
anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
This man did a lot of things to piss me off that game. He accepted that delayed
Guys
game.
might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
I'm not gonna get my adjustments.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Give me that. Oh my
That's
goodness.
right.
Jump.
And he gets
Jump.
us inside the 15,
Do it right
just
at
a
me.
yard or two shy of the 10.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they
It's
do
like you might
understand
end up
a field
scoring.
goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here, Herbert.
My God.
This is swung out to Eckler.
Bro, stop. Stop that BS, bro. We're here.
7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ooh, scary. You feel like that? You feel like that? Hell no, you're not. Oh, Bates, catch the ball, Bates. Oh, catch the ball.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Blesson Austin. Well, dare I say
BG, you could see his plays. You saw his plays. You throw a pick 6. Are you dumb, bro? Should have audible. I don't know what he did.
Now Crosby for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Man, probably geeking right now, bro. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be dumb today. That was the stupidest throw.
So they'll get
He undercut that jog, but there's no angle to make that throw.
And now the kick is away.
We're probably not in the playoffs. We're a joke.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's got me tired. All right, let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Something stupid.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
Why'd I throw that?
Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks,
it's interesting.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant.
Why are they sitting
in this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Rolls out, they be doing some dumb.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The zone be acting dumb when the quarterback runs out, bro.
1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right.
I don't know.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now
Can you
2nd
stop
and 10
rewarding
after
this
the
BS,
incompletion
bro?
on 1st down. A handoff, it's Eckler. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I'm over here choking under the lights, choking under the pressure.
Good, solid yardage.
What am I going to do in the playoffs?
Anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Off the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert.
Middle, got the middle, got the middle, got the middle. Hell no. Don't catch it. Stop squatting it, bro.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap
I'm on the
it to
D-tackle.
Herbert.
I'm on the D-tackle. I'm on the D-tackle.
And it's incomplete. They
Dummy.
cannot convert, and
Don't
they
throw
turn
that,
it
dummy.
over. Boy, it looked like
Let's
he
get out
had
this
it
game,
and
bro. I'm tired of
dropped
this
it.
dumb shit.
And
Let's
the
get out of
Bengals
here.
will get the football back.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of
The
here.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on
that was
downs.
close.
They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because there's still a long
Get out of
way away
here.
from kneel down time. So
Two hands on the
getting
football.
first downs, keep the sticks
No dumb
moving,
shit.
right? Keep the clock going.
Let's get
And
out of
above
here.
all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Only 3
I
yards.
keep trying to like
on the
disrespect
catch.
him and bomb
It's
him.
3rd
Like that's why
down.
I'm fucking up. I just gotta calm it down. I'm gonna have the corner on the right side. On the back side, I'm gonna have the wheel.
Here's Burrow.
Should mix him.
He'll
go.
find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Alright,
Go
update over.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm supposed to be hitting Boyd on Sunday, so I think I'm gonna try to bomb him right here because like why
We've got a
not?
one-score game.
I know I said I should stop bombing him, but like, how many times do I stop this man? It's whatever.
So the Bengals
Where's
in
Boyd at?
possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Yeah, let's
They've
bomb
got a
him.
1st and
Quick.
10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Check the backer, check the backer. Rush in.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, he was hit
got
as he
jammed.
threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 36, 11, 90, 11, 90.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
You good? Shit,
And
tomorrow?
that falls to the ground,
I'm a
incomplete.
fucking idiot.
Well, a nice job
Well
of
done.
bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So
You have to stop the play the whole game. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna throw X, and I'm going to win. That's
Now
what's
it's
gonna happen,
Burrow.
guys. If you are new here,
Got it
Where's
over
Uzama?
man, that's C.J. Uzama.
Run him over.
Stiff
Get
arms
off
him,
me.
and he will finally be
Bro, man.
taken out
Come
of
on.
bounds. A big play there for Cincinnati. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Here we go
one
with
circle.
Burrow.
Okay, circle is covered.
Escaping
Throwing
the
it away.
pressure right.
Yes, we are.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd
That's too
down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
Ah,
throwing it
such
away
a
like
simple
that,
game.
frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket,
We
realized
had
he
to
had
get Boyd the
nothing,
ball.
just chucked it free.
They'll live to fight another down, right?
He's open.
Burrow's
Oh.
throw here into the hands of Boyd. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Chargers got a signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and 6.
He just don't be the best routes. Play of the drive. I use Boyd. Most just like clear out routes. That's why he's never open.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Just to get one more stop. The wild part is I had a touchdown on like 1st down, but I didn't throw it because I was looking for Boyd.
They zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
Okay.
McPherson's kick is good.
Can he score? Can he drop down 116, 1 timeout on me? I don't think so. Straight honest. He's checked down Charlie.
He had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
You can fumble by doing that. Okay. This should be good.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. It'll buy some time right. 6 yards there off the
keep the clock running, yes sir. Good tackle. Good tackle.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They give him that? Oh my god. I think they just got just right over him.
Before going out. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle.
That's fine. He's not gonna.
Defenders away. They can't
just let him score like that.
Exclusively. That's how it's
keep
work.
broken plays.
And incompletions to use the clock.
Not gonna cut it.
Herbert.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh,
it's complete to Cook.
Inbounds. Use a timeout. Okay. Oh, we played like that.
At the 6. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
I don't think he runs here. If he does, it's cute.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Anthony Bates. Contain on the right side.
Now Herbert.
Yep, I kind of like this defense.
And it's caught. And he gets in just in the nick of
my
time.
acrobat.
So they get the touchdown they need.
Actually, you can't even win. You can only tie. So we're going overtime, I guess. Because I can't stop him for some reason. That was so stupid. Okay.
And go for it.
On this play, I want to make sure to contain him. Yeah.
Listen to this crowd now.
I just want him to make a read, honestly.
On this 2-point conversion. Throwing, Herbert. Flushed out right.
Nope.
And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion.
You came out here, man.
Still down by a
you did your shit, you know? Proud of you. Really am.
Here's Martin now.
I was kind of fooling around a little bit. I didn't get my breakout game, and I lost, so I guess I won, but kind of won the breakout game. So I'm gonna try to bomb you right here. Feel free to try to stop it, but kind of need this breakout game because you can see
Good starting field position for
our
them here as they
offense
come up
kind of
first and
doesn't
10
exist.
at their own 42.
You can see. Okay. So he's clearly in cover 3. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Block for me. Or not.
Chargers able to
He's
get
butt
the
naked,
pressure
too.
and bring him down.
Butt naked.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of
I
scrimmage
think
toward the
the
other goal
time
line
I actually got a big play with them was on
usually
this
doesn't
play,
end
so I want
well.
to just run this
You're
run again.
exactly
See what
right
happens.
about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. Now he'll let it go.
On
On
with
the
the
run.
catch,
Deep
boy.
left side.
Good
He's
shit.
got a man complete.
Is that enough?
And he'll get this
No.
well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that
I
put
think I
this
need a
one on
150
ice.
with
I
him.
know a lot
Let's
of
see if I
people
got it.
watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet
Player.
halftime was really interesting. Probably took the
Receiving.
paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
No, not
But
even
I get the
close.
sense it was much more the
Yeah,
adjustments
we
they
got
made.
some
They came
problems.
in with a game plan that we
Hold it up. That's a linebacker. See, this is starting to make sense. Why he's not animating. Because he's a fucking linebacker. Why was he on the field? Oh my goodness. All right, coach. What we doing? Of course. Of course. Of course, Spain. Okay. I take the XP. Unfortunately, I fucking folded. That's annoying. I'm 7-5. Am I now in the playoffs? The season today? Damn, we still not in this joint, bro. What the hell? Ah. I feel like EA's holding me and it like has to update or something. Like it don't be updated until like the next week type stuff. Cause we're the only ones who played our game. We need the Jets to lose. Who's in the? Obviously the Ravens. We're 2 games back. Who's the other wild card? Other 2 wild cards? Raiders and Jaguars. Where the Raiders at? Where the Raiders at? We cannot find them. Okay, Raiders are 7-4, so we have this. But we need them to lose. And the Jaguars. I'm blind. I'm blind. I don't even see them on there. So I definitely looked at every emblem, but we can check the standings. Probably should have done this to begin with, but it's fine. Jaguars are 7-4, too, so we need them to lose. I don't know who they play though. Check the schedule joint. League schedule. Who did the Jaguars play this week? They play the Rams. The Rams ain't good. The Jets obviously have a tiebreak over me, so I mean, I don't know. Let's tell this man GG and shit, you know, I'm crazy. This man goes, GG. You're just lucky Madden likes you a little more. You got 2 fumbles and I get nothing. One on the fucking 1 yard line. That's facts. But bro, like I threw you 2 picks, like when I was up like what, like I don't know. It's fine. I wasn't losing that games. So, do I mean he obviously got flustered by the fumbles and stuff because he started to play a lot worse after. But man, I'm just BG man. I'm just a normal person over here. I cannot control Madden EA. We can't control that. I'll probably like glass or something. I miss Mad games. Middle of the pack type stuff. Third and passing only because people haven't played their games out. So, oh, tough. I like to see myself on the board though. Joe Burrow, yes sir. All right, next week we got the 49ers. So, what is their little record joint? They're 4-7, so they're not good according to the record. So hopefully, actually, let's look at the rest of our schedule. We got the 49ers, the Broncos, Ravens. It's gonna be huge. Like if we win these 2 games, we play the Ravens coming in hot. Like I'm trying to remember. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch the tape, but like this man just like ran on me like the whole time. Type shit. And I don't run defense, so we'll be like that. Can I win out? Winning in? Who knows? The Ravens, 49ers, Broncos, Chiefs, and Browns. Why is the Chiefs on my schedule, bro? That's annoying. Yeah, the Chiefs are 9-2. It's annoying. All right. Well, appreciate y'all coming out. We about to be out. Catch you on the next one. If you want to catch me, I mean, this stream for week 14 is probably gonna be like next couple of days. So tune in if y'all want to see that. All right, peace.